built this bass, I got asked to do some dates with Cactus with Carmine Appice in May. We went to Paris and to Monaco. I needed a bass. I only had import basses, which I play and love, our import basses, but I wanted something visually striking. And I decided to do it in purple because I just wanted something that looked totally different. I thought with the gold hardware, the contrast would really be great. It's an edge bass, but we make very few neck throughs. So I chose that style because it's very well balanced. This horn coming out over the 12th fret really gives a great balance. So rather than recreate, come up with a new design that was just for me, I decided to stay with the edge bass and use different hardware, different inlays, different fret position markers, put the volute in, different headstock logo, tuners, brass nuts. So just basically take an existing shape that I already liked and totally customize it for myself so it looked great, it played great. An ebony fingerboard to me just feels really, really good. I don't know why more guitar and bass manufacturers don't use it. Coupled with the brass nut, it just rings, you can hear it. And these are old strings. So, it just plays really, really well. It's effortless to play. The action is really low, so. Take a look at the flame of the maple. There's walnut stripes running through the body. Obviously it's a neck through design, which I really like neck through instruments. But the wood, every time I take this guitar out of a case, people are just flawed by it. I don't know if it's the color, the wood, what it is exactly. But it's got a Bartolini system with the 3-band EQ and the mid control here. And in terms of inlays, we took this inlay from a guitar we make called the Deceiver, which is a new single cutaway guitar we introduced at NAMM this year. And it's kind of like a seagull kind of look up the neck. So again, it's striking, I think, visually. And then the other thing we did is maybe it's because I'm older, but I can't see the dots. And the dots are so tiny, so we decided to put larger blocks in like we do with the Demonator. And if it's dark, whatever, you can just see these from a distance and just makes it so much easier playing. We put a volute here in the back of the headstock, and you can see the strips running through the neck as well as Goto tuners. And they used a new logo that they had never tried before. The guys in the shop surprised me with this logo, which again, I wanted it to be seen if I was playing in front of a lot of people. Like tonight here in Phoenix will probably be 1,000+ people. And I want people beyond the 5th row to be able to see what kind of guitar it is. So putting that larger logo on, I think, made sense. And, I'm kind of taking a poll about what people think about it, and they seem to like it a lot. Because, it doesn't have a V headstock, so it's not recognizable from the back row the way some of our electrics or Michael's electrics are. So putting that logo on the headstock, I think, helped. And it's an ebony fingerboard, so it's really great materials. The bass sounds great. It's just so solid. This is an ABM bridge we use, which totally changed the tone of the bass when we put it on. So I'm super happy with it. I use an import bass as a backup, which, if something happens, I break a string or whatever, I'm perfectly happy whipping out the import and playing that one as well. If people want it, they can special order it through the USA shop now. And as you know, our custom shop, we do about 60 or 70 custom instruments a month. We're not looking for volume, we're looking for quality. So if somebody calls and says, I saw that bass, I want to get one, we'd be happy to order this for them. I could do it out of a lot of custom woods. We can do it like this with the maple sides and the walnut stripes, pretty much any combination. And I think if they play it, they'd really be happy with it. 24 frets, great access right up to the very last fret. So yeah, it's available.